Hello YouTube and Twitch. This is Christonian here, and we are getting started here. Just checking our feed here. I'm getting a weird little line here, so I'm just gonna give me a sec here. And like that, and oh, that should be done now. Aha. Okay, we're gonna jump over to the YouTube side. Today we are going to play Hard West. So who's out there? Hello, hello, hello. There we go. We got Jarkith. Jarkith is out and about. I added a couple more things, sorted it out a little bit. If you guys see any skins or overlays that you really like on Twitch, just send me a link, and I'll see if I can get it for myself. So I'm thinking about doing a nice overlay. That would be nice. Okay, so we have that out. Close that one down. Go like this. Okay, so now I'm on the YouTube side too. Ooh, Hard West. Yes. Okay, so let's get this started. So hello YouTube and Twitch. We're about to play some Hard West here. This is a indie game. It's kind of like XCOM, but with a Western feel. Very cool graphics, cool gameplay and everything, so I thought I'd show it out. And lucky enough, you guys, tomorrow I'm going to be busy tomorrow night, so I am going to make this a 2-hour playthrough instead of a 1-hour playthrough. So let's just jump right in. We also gained 2 people yesterday, so we're up to 181, so that's nice. So hard times. Your journey on the Oregon Trail is halted by harsh realities of the West. You find temporary solace in the gold trade, but bad times are just around the corner. Soon you will be forced to make choices that will shape your destiny forever. We're going to restart. We have our optional difficulties, but I think on the next time, like as we go through the missions, we can just choose more. So we can up the difficulty, or we can, and then these are optional modes here. So combat injuries, your characters gain debuffs when damaged badly, but over time they grow stronger for the experience, which is really cool. And Iron Man. When a critical character is killed, you'll have to start the scenario from scratch. So I was thinking we could fiddle with those in later episodes. And here comes the story.
The Old West was a hard place.
Tell me how the volume is.
Was poverty and firearms. Combine alcohol and hopelessness with greed, envy, lust, and pride, and death is often the result. Crude cabins stood alone in the wilderness, cut off from the outside world. People knew to mind their own business, but isolated, they grew ignorant and superstitious. Some said the devil walked the earth, said lost souls haunted and possessed the living, pushing them past the edge of sanity. In this harsh and dangerous country, no one had it easy, including your family.
Dun, dun, dun.
You were 6 years old when you traveled the Oregon Trail with your mother and father. Food was scarce, and your father, despite being a fine tracker and a crack shot, failed to find any game. It was as if every animal on the trail was spooked by some evil force. Your old man found a small village and tried to trade equipment for food. But this village was overrun by outlaws. They took your mother and decided to trade you and your father to white slavers. But he managed to break free, told you to hide, and set out to save her.
Bum. They took mother away. Could father still save her? Let's play. Tutorial, let's do this. Yes, please. I played a little bit, but might as well practice. Rescuer. Hard West is a turn-based. You start. In this mission, your father must rescue your mother, who's been kidnapped by evil men. You can only move within the range indicated. Right-click to move. Cover. Cover is indicated by shield ice icons. Always stay in cover. There is half cover and full cover. Full cover provides the best protection. You've detected an enemy. All characters marked with red shield icons are enemies. The enemies is out of cover, so your shot will be more effective. And I believe we can, two. Confirm. Bam. Most action require action points. Each character has 2 AP at the start, and shooting typically uses them all up. When a character's out of AP, it's the enemy's turn. Okay, each character has a certain amount of luck. High luck protects from enemy shots, but when they miss, luck is depleted. So you can use up all your luck. When enemies are in cover, try to flank them. I love the art style, that's what I like about it. And that's as zoomed up as we can get out, and that's just using a mouse wheel. Press 2 to shoot. And I think, let's try... Nope. I wish there was a fast button for confirm, just to make it more in depth. Remember to reload often. Many weapons reload only a couple times. Rounds at a time, okay. So 4 for that. Confirm. Remember to reload often. Okay. In bright daylight, you can locate enemies by their shadows. You can even shoot them if they're unobstructed line of fire. Some materials like cloth or foliage can be shot through. Cool. So 2, 60% chance this time. Damage 4. It's an outlaw. Okay. Enemies churn. Ooh. Used a lot of luck there. 43, we only have 17 left. You ran out of luck and are bound to be shot. You must take better cover. You can use objects in the environment to create more effective cover. There we go. Oh. Oh, plus 60. Cool. Okay, so when you get hit, your luck resets. The red bar shows your hit points. When you're hit, your luck is partially replenished. Fanning. You have several abilities at your disposal. Some abilities require luck. Chance to hit, 1 damage, 1 4, and it does 3 shots with minus 20 to aim. Kill them. Okay. Okay, that's it for the tutorial from now on. Oh, that's funny. That's right where I ended, basically. So... I don't know if I'm supposed to check the house or what.
She was nowhere to be found.
Dun, dun, dun.
He saw the box. What was in it? the simple wooden box contained a head. Your mother's head. Afterwards, your father found one of the gunmen still alive. The dying man rambled on about some unholy obligation, about promises made by the devil himself, and the rewards they would find in hell.
Mission complete. If only your prospecting was lucky enough, you could get the Oregon Trail again. Get on the Oregon Trail again. I guess that was saving.
You and your father were alive, but all your supplies were destroyed. No way you'd make it to Oregon now. Your father decided to stay put and build a life right there. Many years passed, and you grew up. You became a man.
So back there we got $35, and I believe we got a 10 of spades and a queen of diamonds. That said cards. So the two of you took over the ruined railway company's buildings and tried your hands at farming. The soil was dry and the land was dangerous. You spent 10 years scratching out an existence from the dirt. Now you were grown, you figured the two of you should try the Oregon Trail again. It's what Mother would have wanted. Gold! Who would have thought? They'd find it here, and just when you needed cash for your journey. Time to strike it rich and get out of town before the outlaws and madmen show up. They always do. The masked man controlled all the gold mining. His henchmen sold you a license and let you run 9 prospecting operations. Huh. So we got neighbor's house, ugly ditch. And let's see if I can... Yeah, I can move around. The meadow. Let's go to the ugly ditch. Ugly ditch. Everyone said there was a placer gold down in the ditch, but most of it was buried deep underneath a hard rock. You rinsed the platter gold, costing you $15. You excavate deeper, costing you $40. You mine to the hard rock, costing you $100. You considered using unconventional methods. We'll chat out and see if Jarkith is still there. We'll say rinse gold or unconventional. I'm always here, he says. Well, Jarkith, you can't be in this game yet, for name-wise. Jarkith is one of our Patreon people. Be yourself, Christonian. Unconventional. Got that right. The unconventional methods were effective but expensive. You first needed to tame or rent the proper tools. Everyone, okay. It looked like the nearby farmhouse was inhabited. You paid them a visit, and it turned out to be kind people. You exchanged pleasantries and the customary promises to help one another. Most importantly, you meet Florence, their beautiful, kind-hearted daughter. All you exchange were a few glances, but you find yourself smitten. Not interested in prospecting themselves, the neighbors tipped you off about a couple of promising spots. Cool.
From the day you first laid eyes on Florence, she was all you could think about. It wasn't just desire that she inspired in you. It was the way she saw the best in you, the way she made you feel.
So now we have the collapsed mine, a damp mine, and a prospecting camp. I'm going to go over to the meadow just in case I need to pick some flowers for Florence. You notice a young native woman with a basket, picking flowers and carefully selecting herbs. Initially startled by your arrival, she then offered you healing herbs for sale. You bought the herbs, you inspected the basket, but decided to seek out the healing plants yourself instead. Leave. I'm gonna look for my own plants. Observant and lucky, you picked the correct herbs. Woohoo! Haha, take that. Okay. We'll go back and just finish that area off. Mine gold until your license run out. Okay. The shaft has been thoroughly explored in the hard rock depth, but not much apart from that. Oh, okay. Weird. I don't have many options. So I'd have to buy more materials, probably, yeah. Let's see if we'll go to the Prospector camp and see if we can buy anything. Prospectors, led by Alexander Kane, has been collecting gold using rinsing pans. Kane has a vast knowledge of placer gold retrieving techniques. $100, $200, $300. Let's go to the collapsed mine. You've heard about this place, a rich mine that collapsed years ago on top of a bunch of miners, burying them alive. Their wives and children still decorate the entrance with flowers. It looks like you could squeeze in. Maybe some gold can be found there. It might not have been the smartest thing to do, but you go in or leave. We're going in. As you reached the first opening, you found a skeleton with its legs crushed under a boulder. You wondered if he bled out before he died of thirst. His shirt, though stained, was still intact and of very good quality. Jarketh, what? Go in. What could go wrong? You decide to go even deeper. It was all too much. You headed back to the surface. You decided to even go deeper. The next cavern was cramped and full of stale air. You found a little gold, but still not much. You move onwards, wondering how far it is to the bottom. It was all too much. You headed back to the surface. Keep going. Wounded and weary. Oh, what did we get? Orn is now affected by shredded hand. Relic unlocked and found a relic. So wounded and weary, and eventually reached the end of the furthest tunnel, and there inside a massive stash of gold. The air must have been poisoned you, because as you went to pick it up, you hallucinate a tall man in a suit smiling and smoking. As you turn and leave, he says, "Just so you're clear, that mind, but you can borrow it a while." Deeper and deeper you keep going down, deeper yourself, right into the ground. It was all too much. You headed back to the surface. As you inclined your way back to the sunlight, you heard a low rumbling all around you. You hurried, hands trembling, heavy drops of sweat rolling down your face. You had just emerged, blinking into the sunlight, when the mine collapsed behind you. Okay, $404. So, let's do master techniques. You've learned how to retrieve gold through sluice trough. Okay. And let's just see. I don't know if... I think that's the max we can do. Yeah. Okay.